Here's a quick video on how to make a 6'8" door into an 8-foot door. First, you want to choose which side of the wall that you want to remain as intact as possible. So on this one, I decided to use this side because there's crown molding up there, and people will see in this way more than they'll see coming this direction. I am now on the side that's going to have more demolition done. What we want to do is draw a line right where those studs meet each other. And you're going to draw a line all the way up from there to the ceiling. And the reason for that is that you can expose this header, okay? You're going to do that on both sides. So if you measure from the door out, just 1 2x4 width, cut straight up to the ceiling. And then at the ceiling, you want to cut about 1 inch to 2 inches below the ceiling to expose that stud. All right. Okay, next you're going to take a reciprocating saw and you're going to saw in between the header and the wall. That is going to cut any nails that are nailed in to hold this header together. You're going to do that on this side as well as on this side. Just be cautious to not go too deep and cut into your drywall on the far side. Okay, watch that again if you need to. So I've loosened this up, cut it off on one side, reciprocating saw, cutting those. There must be one left over there that I didn't get to, but you can pull it off. Also, I pulled out the studs up there, and then we're gonna take the reciprocating saw and saw those nails off. It's just easier to saw them off than to try to drive them back in and get it flush. Now, the thing that you try to avoid to make it look good on the outside, right here, I didn't have so much success. You can see I was doing the reciprocating saw on the inside and it came through the wall. So that's what you're trying to avoid. All right, so I've removed the header. And I have made sure that this is all clear of all nails. I use the reciprocating saw to go ahead and do that. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure from the floor all the way up to 98.5 inches. 98.5 inches is the rough-in number that you need for an 8-foot door. After that, you're gonna measure this distance between the stud that the header was sitting on to the height of the 98.5 inches and cut 2 studs out, one for this side, one for that side, and then screw them to the 2x4 right there. Okay, next you measure what the distance of the header needs to be, and you're going to cut that down to that same distance. This happens to be 7 5/8. Gonna saw that off, then just set it up on top of those and screw it into the wall and into the top best I can. Lastly, just cut the drywall out right along that edge on this side. I'll show you the final product here in a minute. So here's the final product. So on this side, you'll have to do a little bit of drywall work and match it in. But on the side that you want to keep less destruction on, you won't be able to tell once you put a door in and put the trim on there. Should look great. All right, hope it helped.